3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door.
Now, today we're going to check out the channel Visual Venture. And I saw the thumbnail looked really good. Notorious videos deleted from YouTube. I've been really kind of enjoying these YouTube-based videos and these essay-style videos, so we're going to continue with that. We've been checking out Sunny V2, Pexto. This one is going to be Visual Venture, so check them out. I'll leave the link down below for Visual Venture.
500 hours of new videos are uploaded to YouTube every minute. But although tons of videos go up, not all of them get to stay online. Some videos cause so much trouble, they have to be taken down. These are the most notorious videos deleted from YouTube, ranked from the least to the most shocking reasons. I'm Visual Venture, and you are awesome. The best friend video. This video was described as the worst prank ever uploaded to the internet. It was so bad that over 100,000 people signed a petition asking YouTube to take it down. Although the video was eventually deleted, the chaos it caused will never be forgotten. The man at the center of the controversy was Sam Pepper, and he did not have a great reputation.
He had this quirky, abrasive personality. He rolled this personality into a YouTube career after he got evicted from Big Brother.
Sam started posting on YouTube in September 2010. His channel focused mainly on pranks. At first, his videos were funny.
I remember there was a whole prank era. Did you ever guys watch those pranks? I never did. I never cared for like prank channels and stuff like that. I thought maybe I was a little bit too old for that at that time. I just never cared for that prank era, or the 3 a.m. call challenge, wherever they do, you call at 3 a.m. and
hey and squad, welcome back to another brand new video, another day, another banger. Guys, on today's video we have an insane video, guys. This is gonna be like so insane. So guys, on today's video we are gonna be FaceTiming Georgie, guys.
who?
For those who don't know who's Georgie from It movie, I'll put the picture right over here, guys. Look at him. So this is Georgie from the It movie, guys.
Bullshit.
That one YouTuber used to do, he got called out for.
In case you guys haven't seen my last 2 videos about my ex-girlfriend, she has been trying to contact me at 3 a.m. But the only thing is, guys, she's been dead for 8 years, guys. I've literally been able to have full out conversations with her, and I even got her on FaceTime. But tonight, guys, I'm gonna try to summon my dead ex-girlfriend from the grave, guys. This is going to be insane. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but for the last 3 days, she has been texting my phone every single night, guys.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, she's retarded.
Helped him gain a lot of fans. But when more creators began doing prank videos on YouTube, Sam tried to stand out by making his pranks wilder.
The idea was as offensive or as weird as possible, regain him views with his boyish, teenage-ish audience.
Sam Pepper's extreme pranks did get him millions of views, but they also caused a lot of controversy. His video caused so much chaos in 2014 that the hashtag #ReportSamPepper started trending on Twitter. But no matter how much they complained, Sam kept pushing the limits. That brings us to the video we're discussing today, the Killing Best Friend prank. The title alone gives you an idea of how far Sam went with this one. Sam Pepper wanted to see how someone would react if they saw their best friend's life end right in front of them. So he decided to find out by pranking someone. The video started with Sam revealing the best friends involved in his plan.
Hello guys, today I'm filming a crazy prank. I met these
He seems like a piece of shit to begin with.
2 Viners a couple of weeks ago, and I've arranged to meet them to talk about filming a video with them.
The target of the prank was Sam Golbach, but let's just call him Golbach. To make the whole thing more believable, Sam Pepper secretly convinced Golbach's best friend Colby to help with the plan.
Kobe is in on the prank, and Sam is getting pranked.
Here's how it went down. The video showed Colby and Golbach driving down a quiet, dark road when suddenly their car sputtered and came to a stop. The 2 guys got out of the car and popped the hood, trying to figure out why the car stopped. It was just the 2 of them standing in the middle of a dark, empty road.
Yeah, he thinks I'm an idiot. Oh wait, I found it.
Found it. We're good. Where's the oil thing? I don't even know where that is.
Then, out of nowhere, masked men rushed at them. Before Golbach could react, they threw a bag over his head and forced him into a car. The video then jumped 20 minutes forward to show Golbach tied to a chair in the middle of an abandoned rooftop. The mask was pulled off Golbach's head so he could see what was going on. That's when he saw his best friend Colby kneeling next to him. One of the masked men pulled out a weapon, pointed it at Colby, and blam. Golbach thought his best friend was gone forever. But after a few minutes, Golbach realized Colby's body was moving. He was alive. Colby got back up totally unharmed with a big smile on his face. And everyone burst into laughter, revealing it was all fake. Golbach's reaction was a mixture of relief and confusion. The video ends with Sam Pepper joined by Golbach and Colby as they talk to the camera.
Okay guys, it's a couple of days later and we decided to film this outro now whilst we're all back in a safe zone.
We're good though. That was crazy.
That was great,
you guys. That was actually.
Golbach looked like he was fine with what happened, but when people watched the video, they had a very different reaction. The video went up in November 2015 and the viewers absolutely hated it.
There was absolutely no humor in it. Not at all.
One person wrote, "This is the darkest thing I've seen in a while. Cried real tears. This is not okay." As more people watched the video, the backlash just kept growing.
How do you do a prank like this? Like, it's first of all, it's not a prank.
People were so upset that over 100,000 people signed a petition asking YouTube to delete the video. But it didn't stop there. The petition asked YouTube to deactivate Sam Pepper's entire YouTube channel. Despite the backlash, YouTube stated that the video did not break any of its community guidelines and therefore will not be removed. Even the hacktivist group Anonymous got involved in the drama. The hackers demanded that Sam Pepper take down the video within 24 hours. Otherwise, they would unleash hell on him. As the backlash poured,
you pissed off Anonymous? You pissed off Anonymous that they said they were going to come after you?
I'm Danny Disappear. This is my third time in witness protection.
Then Sam Pepper defended his video, saying it's just shocking how everyone's taken it, like he still didn't understand what was so wrong with what he did. Sam Pepper even started a GoFundMe campaign stating that he would delete his YouTube channel if $1.5 million was pledged to him.
Get the hell out of here. You're not worth it, you...
What you said? Queen.
But eventually, Sam gave in to the pressure and deleted the video from YouTube, and everyone finally calmed down. But there's something important to consider about this best friend video. It might have been staged. In other words, the people who got pranked could have been part of the act all along. We know this because 3 months after this video, Sam admitted that all his controversial pranks were fake and filmed with the consent of everyone involved. Golbach and Colby later confirmed this during an interview.
Most people don't believe me that was acting. They're still like, oh, he got traumatized, that was real. But I had tried to work on making myself cry for like 3 weeks before that.
Pepper, Colby, and Golbach went on to build pretty successful social media backlash. One huge problem with these creators is trust. They go as far as faking their content. They turn simple, genuine ideas into massive productions. It's a reminder that something as simple as a stress-free meal can make all the difference. How to say hello in 30 languages. If you visit Filthy Frank's YouTube channel, you'll find videos with strange titles like Angry Black Man in Closet, Man Eats Raw Squid and Pukes, and Loser Reads Hater Comments. But no matter how much you scroll, one video you won't find is a video called How to Say Hello in 30 Languages. Even though the video had a pretty innocent title, it caused so much controversy that YouTube stepped in and deleted it. Big question is why?
Alright, gather round, children. It's that time of the year again.
Filthy Frank was a YouTuber and internet comedian, but his comedy was different from most. He made people laugh by doing over-the-top things. He even called himself an absolute madman and the literal embodiment of everything a person should not be.
Do you want pearly white teeth the natural way? Now you can do it for cheap. Spray paint your teeth white.
In the early 2010s, Filthy Frank's weird skits and crude jokes were a big hit on YouTube. And he totally deserved the success because he was one of the most creative YouTubers of his time. Although his jokes pushed the boundaries, fans loved his edgy humor.
Because everybody's trying to promote their mixtape nowadays when they talk about how they're gonna make it, miraculously becoming a rapper. And these people believe that it's gonna happen.
Then one day, Filthy Frank finally went too far. With one video, people thought his comedy went from edgy to unacceptable. On August 25th, 2012, Filthy Frank uploaded a video titled How to Say Hello in 30 Languages. From the title, most people expected him to just say hello in different languages from around the world. But that's not what he did. Instead of just a hello, he acted out over-the-top stereotypes about people from each country. For example, when he said hello in Indian, he made a goofy face and yelled really loud. For Swedish, he made a weird noise again and again. Every country got its own bizarre act. For some countries' greetings, he just flushed a toilet. The video was supposed to be lighthearted fun, but some viewers didn't see it that way. They felt like it spread negative stereotypes and was disrespectful. For instance, when Filthy Frank did the Latino greeting, he acted like a criminal. YouTube eventually took down the video for violating its policies, especially regarding discriminatory content. The Filthy Frank wiki about the video says his video was removed due to him being racist and rude about countries. Although YouTube took down the video, you can still find it in other places online. A lot of people love this sense of humor, but his edgy style just wasn't for everyone. Now he's a successful musician under the name Joji, and his music is pretty good. This next video is pretty iconic in YouTube history, and you guys might just remember it. Leave Britney Alone. One of the most emotional videos in YouTube history is the Leave Britney Alone video. But the reason it was deleted is very different from the others on our list. The video was posted in 2007 by a YouTuber named Chris Crocker. He was a regular 19-year-old living in Tennessee. But there was one thing that set him apart. Chris...
Wait a minute. Chris Crocker went on to doing adult movies, if I remember correctly. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think he did start doing adult movies.
Was obsessed with Britney Spears. He absolutely adored her. He was a super fan. Unfortunately, 2007 was a rough year for Britney. Throughout the year, Britney's life seemed like it was spinning out of control. She shaved her head, partied like crazy, and attacked the paparazzi with an umbrella. The media didn't cut her any slack. The tabloids posted embarrassing photos of her and made fun of her struggles.
Britney Spears. She's bald. We've got this photo now from the X17online.com, and it appears to show the pop star shaving her own head.
Britney's career also took a hit. She tried to make a comeback at the MTV Music Awards in September 2007, but her performance was a disaster.
I'm not sure it's over for Britney, but yes, this performance was particularly painful for Britney Spears.
Even her fellow celebrities didn't show her respect.
I feel bad for her. She needs to be looked after.
Well, if she wasn't a famous singer, she probably would be in care.
25 years old, and she's already accomplished everything she's going to accomplish in her life.
Chris Crocker was tired of seeing Britney get picked on, so he decided to step in. He grabbed his camera and recorded a 2-minute video to fight off Britney's haters. He called it Leave Britney Alone. In the video, Chris lies under a sheet sobbing uncontrollably. He goes on a rant, blasting the media and fans who were being mean to Britney.
I mean it. Anyone who has a problem with her, you deal with me. Because she's not well right now. She hasn't performed on stage in years. Her song is called Give Me More for a reason, because all you people want is more, 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 more.
The video gets even more emotional when Chris begs everyone to just give Britney some space, yelling, "Leave Britney alone," again and again.
Leave Britney alone! Please.
Even though Chris wasn't famous, his video somehow took off and went viral. Within the first 24 hours of its posting, the video accumulated over 2 million views. It was ranked one of YouTube's fastest climbing videos and later became the second most discussed video of all time on the site. There was just one problem. Chris's passionate video did not achieve the desired effect. Instead of people leaving Britney alone, they began mocking Chris.
Leave Britney alone! Please!
Chris, who was only a teenager at the time, became the target of countless jokes. The phrase "Leave Britney alone" turned into a meme used by talk shows, comedians, and people all over the internet.
And how dare anyone out there make fun of Britney after all she's been through?
The sudden attention made Chris famous. He tried to use his new status to break into acting and kickstart a music career. Unfortunately, he didn't have much success. In 2015, about 8 years after the video first came out, Chris made a big decision. He deleted the original Leave Britney Alone video along with his entire YouTube channel. Chris later hinted that the constant toxic comments and the drama after the video played a big role in his decision. After deleting the channel, Chris wrote on Facebook, "My mental health and focusing on positivity is most important." Although the original video disappeared when Crocker deleted his channel, the video was copied and shared so many times that it's still easy to find online.
Yeah,
the next deleted video didn't just hurt people's feelings, it hurt them physically too. Happy slapping. In 2005, a series of videos called Happy Slapping Videos appeared on YouTube. Despite the name, there was nothing happy about them. Happy Slapping videos followed a disturbing pattern. A random stranger might be waiting at a bus stop, walking through a park, or just going about their day. Suddenly, out of nowhere, someone would run up and slap them while a friend filmed the whole thing. The victim would be left stunned and embarrassed. Sometimes they'd try to fight back, which only made the situation even more chaotic. Meanwhile, the person who slapped them would take off laughing as they ran away. But the slap wasn't the most humiliating part. The video would be uploaded to YouTube where it usually got a ton of views. Filming the slap was the whole point because, as people said, a happy slap was just a slap if nobody caught it on camera.
Basically, someone assaults a stranger while being recorded on a camera phone, hopefully creating a video that will go viral on the internet.
At first, people thought these videos were funny because the slap seemed harmless, just light taps on the cheek. But as more people started making these videos, it evolved into something far more aggressive. Young people started hitting strangers with enough force to knock them to the ground. There was even the case of a guy who yelled, "This is YouTube material," while recording himself harassing a stranger. This was no longer funny. It's absolutely insane that people were randomly attacked just so someone else can get internet clout. As these videos spread online, more and more people began to feel sorry for the victims. And the backlash against Happy Slapping hit like a hurricane. But people didn't just complain, they took legal action. In February 2007, a law was passed making happy slapping a crime in France. In Denmark, a lady was sentenced to 8 months in prison for her part in a violent happy slapping attack. Law enforcement in multiple countries cracked down on happy slapping at the same time. Although the police tried to stop it, happy slapping videos kept showing up on YouTube. In 2007, a UK school principal came up with an insane solution. The government should just ban YouTube. No YouTube would mean no place to share these videos. At the same time, YouTube was under growing pressure to act. Many people felt the platform was enabling bullying by allowing happy slapping videos to stay online. Some users even boycotted YouTube, refusing to use it until the videos were completely removed. With talks of a possible ban, YouTube finally acted and took down most of the happy slapping videos. They also updated their policies to prevent similar videos from being uploaded in the future. YouTube's new policies made it clear. Violence, even if it's a prank, is not allowed on the platform. Next up is a video from a YouTuber who's had his fair share of trouble, but this deleted video is definitely Logan Paul's response to CoffeeZilla. This video was called Logan Paul's response to Coffee.
This jerk off. This is what pisses me off. He's such a good looking guy and he's such a douchebag and a scam artist. It just pisses me off. And a narcissist.
Zilla scam allegations. But it wasn't just a response, it felt more like a warning or even a threat.
CoffeeZilla, you're slimiest. He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda, more like an internet criminal.
But here's the kicker. It backfired so badly that the video was deleted out of sheer embarrassment. So what was this video about? The story revolves around two successful YouTubers. On one hand, we have Logan Paul, one of YouTube's big...
You want to talk about slimy Logan Paul? Slimy? Slimy?
Stars. And then there's CoffeeZilla, a YouTuber famous for exposing fake gurus and scammers. Yeah. CoffeeZilla and Logan Paul were in different corners of YouTube and didn't have much to do with each other. That was until CoffeeZilla started investigating one of Logan Paul's most controversial projects, CryptoZoo. CryptoZoo was an NFT game Logan Paul created in 2021. The idea was simple. Players could buy NFT animals, then later sell them or trade them to make a profit. It was supposed to be like Pokemon, but for NFTs. Logan spent months hyping up CryptoZoo, convincing thousands of his fans to invest in the project.
So that was the idea pitched to people, and people immediately buy in. They $3 million in NFT sales, tens of millions of dollars in the tokens itself.
But CryptoZoo ended up being a total disaster. No playable game was ever released, and Logan abandoned the project 6 months after convincing thousands of his followers to invest. Those who invested in CryptoZoo felt scammed, and they ran to CoffeeZilla for help. In December 2022, CoffeeZilla released a video called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam.
I saw that video. That was a good video. CoffeeZilla, I like me some CoffeeZilla. He exposes these douchebags.
In this video, CoffeeZilla spoke to dozens of CryptoZoo investors who lost money.
I lost around $50,000 in CryptoZoo.
I lost $40,000. I lost around $15,000 US.
I lost $25,000.
But the most
in this economy, you guys got that kind of money just to be throwing around in this economy?
damning part of Coffee's video was when he shared evidence suggesting that CryptoZoo might have been a scam from the start. CoffeeZilla's video was a huge blow to Logan Paul's already shaky reputation, and it hurt his ego. In an attempt to defend himself, Logan recorded a fiery 7-minute response video. That brings us to the video we talked about earlier, Logan Paul's response to CoffeeZilla's scam allegations. From the first second of the video, Logan came out swinging. He said CoffeeZilla only investigated CryptoZoo to benefit himself, not to help the victims.
CoffeeZilla. I watched your 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money.
Then Logan tried to point out all the mistakes in Coffee's investigation.
Your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment, and you've made very...
Addiction to clicks? Addiction to clicks. Sir, what kind of PR spin are you trying to put on yourself? Addiction to clicks? You and the whole Paul family are addiction to clicks. What are you talking about?
Real errors with very real repercussions. He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda.
When Logan wasn't criticizing CoffeeZilla, he acted like the victim, blaming other people for CryptoZoo's failure.
Had rats under my nose, stole the game code, millions of dollars.
He's innocent party. You see that little halo on top of his head?
And left Jeff and I abandoned with no team and knives in our back.
Oh, I bet.
I guess that's what I get for trusting the team that I relied on to vet and manage Eddie's hiring process, who has turned out to be a professional con man.
But the worst part of Logan's response was when he threatened to sue CoffeeZilla.
I suggest you use the money you got from pumping your Patreon to hire a good lawyer. You're gonna need it. We're gonna handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
Instead of helping his case, Logan's response ruined his reputation. He came off as cocky and defensive, which made him look guilty. It seemed Logan was more interested in attacking CoffeeZilla than helping those who lost money in CryptoZoo. Before long, other YouTubers made videos mocking Logan for threatening to sue CoffeeZilla.
I have even less faith in you to make good choices. This doesn't discredit anything. At all, actually. This just makes you look worse.
The backlash was so intense that Logan eventually deleted his response video, but by then, millions already watched it. Later, Logan uploaded a new video to respond to CoffeeZilla.
Thank you. I saw this too. I only saw a little bit of it because I can't stand watching his face too goddamn long. This little pompous little fucking rat looking face. Little fucking rat.
But this time, instead of threatening him, Logan apologized.
CoffeeZilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized, my initial response
I wouldn't even answer that phone. I give you CoffeeZilla something, I wouldn't even answer that fucking phone. I would say, can I speak with you? No, you ain't gonna speak to shit. You can suck my fucking lap. You can kiss my half Irish ass. How about that?
His series was that of fire and ego.
Logan also promised to fix CryptoZoo and make things right for everyone who lost money. In January 2024, he announced a $2.3 million buyback program to repay CryptoZoo investors. It was unfortunate how CryptoZoo turned out, but at least they gave us one of YouTube's most notorious deleted videos. Sometimes
there's still yet that he's been proven that he's given that money back. So where is that at? CoffeeZilla just talked about it. He's like, they still haven't got their money back.
Sometimes YouTubers get so excited they don't stop to think about how their videos might impact others. That's exactly what happened in our next deleted video. The PewDiePie sign. PewDiePie is one of the most popular YouTubers in the world, but even his massive popularity.
Why is he so popular? Can you? I tried to. I'm not a big fan of him. I never understood why he was so popular. I still don't understand why he was so popular. I guess because he was on there from the dawn of YouTube. I guess I don't know. I just never understood it. I guess, I don't know.
Couldn't stop YouTube from deleting one of his videos in 2017. Just 1 month earlier, in December 2016, PewDiePie became the first YouTuber to reach 50 million subscribers.
Also, we gained 50 million subscribers.
At that point, he was making around $14 million a year from ads and sponsorships.
Christ.
Huge brands like Disney were collaborating with him, and he was about to release the second season of his show, Scare PewDiePie. Life was great for PewDiePie, but all the success came with pressure. To keep his 50 million subscribers entertained, PewDiePie needed to post exciting videos regularly. If he slowed down or put out boring videos, it could keep him from growing.
You know, even though it might not seem like it, I really care about every single video I make. I make sure it's the best it can be. I do daily content after all.
Just weeks after hitting 50 million subscribers, PewDiePie came up with a dumb video idea that almost ruined his career. PewDiePie decided to make a video where he would check out strange services available on the internet to show how crazy the modern world is. To find online services, he went on Fiverr, which is a website with thousands of freelancers.
There's a website called Fiverr where you basically can ask anyone for anything for $5.
PewDiePie wanted to see just how far people would go to earn $5 on Fiverr. To start, he chose a service that caught his interest.
But my favorite is Your Message On, where these guys, for example, will paint your message on my body and dance in the jungle.
PewDiePie came up with the most outrageous phrase he could imagine, something no one would ever say in public. Then he offered freelancers $5 to hold up a sign with that phrase on it. I can't repeat the exact phrase because I don't want to get in trouble by YouTube, but it was a terrible thing to say. It read, "Death to all members of a certain religious group."
Here we go. Sign to behold. Death to all.
Here's where PewDiePie made things worse. Instead of hiring freelancers who knew what they were getting into, PewDiePie paid 2 freelancers from India to hold up the sign.
Exclusive on Fiverr for $5.
The men, known as the Funny Guys, lived in a rural area in India. They didn't fully understand the meaning of the words PewDiePie asked them to write, but for $5, they did it. They recorded themselves laughing and dancing while holding the offensive sign. Then they sent the video to PewDiePie and received their $5.
Don't act like you're surprised. Don't act like you're so goddamn surprised, PewDiePie. He act like he's so goddamn surprised that happened.
In January 2017, PewDiePie shared the video on YouTube. He expected his fans to laugh at what people would do for $5, but they didn't find it funny at all. News outlets around the world picked up the story accusing PewDiePie of promoting violence. Reporters dug up other controversial videos on PewDiePie's channel, including one that showed a man dressed as Jesus saying Hitler did absolutely nothing wrong. But PewDiePie wasn't the only one getting criticized. The Fiverr freelancers from India who held up the sign were also in trouble. Fiverr.com was created by Israelis, and PewDiePie's sign was a direct insult to their people. To punish the Indian freelancers, Fiverr banned their accounts, preventing them from getting any freelance jobs on the platform. Desperate, the Indians made an apology video saying that they didn't know what the message on the sign meant.
Extremely sorry for the mistake we have made in the video. Please forgive us. We really don't know what the message meant while making the video.
They also said that losing their Fiverr accounts took away their main source of income. Everyone felt bad for them. Even PewDiePie tried to help them get back on Fiverr.
Now PewDiePie on Twitter publicly reached out to them saying, at Fiverr, get them back their account. Please ban me, it's fine, but doesn't seem fair to ban these guys.
As far as I know,
at least that he tried to err his ways, at least.
The Indian freelancers never got their Fiverr accounts back. But the situation was hurting PewDiePie too. Reporters reached out to companies working with PewDiePie asking how they felt about his offensive video. In response, major brands including Disney terminated their deals with him. YouTube also canceled Scare PewDiePie Season 2 and removed them from the Google Preferred program, making him lose a ton of money. As the backlash continued, the video disappeared from PewDiePie's channel. It's not clear if YouTube deleted it because it violated their policies or if PewDiePie took it down himself. However, PewDiePie did apologize, saying, "I think of the content that I create as entertainment and not a place for any serious political commentary. Though this was not my intention, I understand that these jokes were ultimately offensive." However, this scandal didn't destroy PewDiePie's career. He bounced back and is still one of the biggest YouTubers today. This next chapter is about a family who took their pursuit of fame too far. In the end, they lost not one but hundreds of their YouTube videos.
Is it the
Daddy05. Daddy05 was one of YouTube's.
I thought it would be the Ace family. I swear to God, I thought it would be the Ace family. The Daddy05.
Biggest family channels, racking up 167 million views. But in 2017, their content became so toxic that YouTube was forced to delete all of their videos. So how did they go from fun family vlogs to content so shocking it couldn't stay on the internet? When Daddy05 launched their channel in 2015, they seemed like the perfect family. Their About section even proudly said, "We as a family decided to make this YouTube channel just for fun." The videos gave viewers a peek into the daily lives of Mike and Heather Martin and their 5 kids. Each child brought their own unique personality, and it was obvious the parents really enjoyed spending time with them. Their content felt so real and relatable that it didn't take long for the channel to blow up. At its peak, they had around 750,000 subscribers watching their family adventures. Then suddenly, one bad idea transformed them from a loving family to a family from hell. The problem began because they wanted more views. Mike Martin, the dad, noticed an interesting trend. The more outrageous their videos were, the more views they got.
The ones just showing them as a happy family home don't get that many views. But when they push the envelope, when they use the profanity, when they have fights and arguments, they see those get those clicks, and they kept trying to push the envelope and they lost their way.
To get more views, Mike Martin set out to make the most chaotic and offensive family videos on YouTube. And that's when things went downhill. Daddy05 needed to make shocking content, and they came up with a perfect way to do that. They would prank the kids. But these weren't the kind of pranks you would expect. Instead of lighthearted jokes, they often involved yelling, swearing, and sometimes got physical.
What are you doing? What the did you just do to her dick?
As Daddy05 became more popular, the pranks became more extreme. Their young son Cody was often the target. One of the worst incidents was the disappearing ink prank. In the video, the parents poured invisible ink on the carpet, making it look like it was ruined. Then they accused Cody and his brother Alex of spilling the ink and ruining the carpet.
The controversial video shows parents Michael and Heather Martin spraying disappearing ink in their son's bedroom and then blaming him for it.
When the boys denied it, the parents screamed at them, calling them liars. When things got really intense, the parents suddenly burst into laughter, revealing it was all a joke. But Cody and Alex didn't laugh back. They just looked scared and upset. Their video views skyrocketed. But the videos triggered another unexpected effect. Viewers began to worry about the kids. What Mike and Heather called jokes was actually bullying. Eventually, people decided enough was enough. Viewers flooded YouTube with complaints reporting the channel. Parents, psychologists, and even lawyers spoke out, demanding the Martins lose custody of their children. Under all this pressure, things quickly fell apart for Mike and Heather Martin. At first, they tried to defend themselves. They claimed the pranks were just for fun and insisted the kids knew it was all a joke.
We really never meant for any of this to be taken this way.
But their main excuse was that they were doing it for shock value. Their exact words were, "We keep going more and more for the shock factor versus reality to see what could get more views."
They would get excited when they would get a lot of views, and You know, it was more for shock value.
But the backlash kept growing. Eventually, the Martins removed their most controversial videos and posted a tearful apology. They even hired a crisis consultant to help them deal with the fallout from the videos. But the damage was done and nothing would ever be the same for the Daddy05 family. In August 2017, Mike and Heather were arrested for how they treated the kids on their YouTube channel. To avoid jail time, they took a plea deal and were sentenced to 5 years of supervised probation. That same year, a court ordered that Cody and Emma, the youngest children, be removed from the Martins' home and placed with their biological mother.
The Maryland couple who famously pranked their children for their YouTube channel has lost custody of 2 of the 5 children in the home.
In July 2018, YouTube took the final step, deleting all of the Daddy05 videos and permanently banning the channel. This next deleted video caused so much drama, it made some people stop watching YouTube altogether. The disturbing Elsagate. A few years ago, YouTube was under a lot of backlash. The only way they survived was by deleting hundreds of videos. Those deleted videos were called the Elsagate videos, and this is the dark story behind them. Between 2016 and 2017, weird thumbnails like these started popping up on YouTube. At first glance, you see familiar faces like Elsa from Frozen and Spider-Man, but if you pay attention to the titles and how they're posing, you realize something's off. Anyone who clicked on these thumbnails was in for a nasty surprise. Instead of fun, kid-friendly content, the videos showed disturbing and straight-up creepy scenes.
There was an episode where I saw a popular character, and I think it was Peppa Pig again. They'd actually set fire to a house with one of the other characters in it.
Some videos showed Elsa and Spider-Man with huge needles acting out bizarre hospital scenes. Others showed Peppa Pig crying or being chased. Some videos even showed cartoon characters doing intimate things that are not suitable for kids to watch.
Peppa Pig drinking bleach. Those are just some of the troubling videos that slipped through the filters.
The problem was that there wasn't just 1 or 2 videos like this. There were thousands on YouTube, and some children couldn't tell the difference between these creepy cartoons and their regular kids' cartoons.
She was not aware. She was not aware. She thought it was Peppa Pig. She just wanted me to not take it away from her because she was engrossed in what the video was.
This disturbing trend became known as Elsagate. The name came from Elsa, one of the main cartoon characters in these videos, and the word gate, which is a term used to describe major scandals. But that doesn't answer the biggest question. Why would anyone create such weird videos using popular cartoon characters? Some content creators figured out that using famous kids characters like Elsa or Spider-Man could bring in tons of views, and with those views came big money from ads. By making videos that were purposely shocking or weird, they could take advantage of kids' curiosity and the fact that they often watch videos over and over. To make as much money as possible, they pumped out these videos fast. Each video would rake in hundreds of thousands or even millions of views, which meant more money in their pockets. These videos were low quality and didn't follow real stories, just random unsettling moments.
It's like, this stuff is crazy.
It's weird.
I didn't even know about this.
They dress up in these cartoons. They have little babies that are dressed up like Spider-Man or like Elsa. And like this scene keeps happening over and over again.
Before long, everyone was talking about Elsagate. Parents, teachers, and the media. The news called the videos nonsensically nightmarish and pretty twisted for children's content.
Inappropriate videos have infiltrated YouTube Kids. One click, and it's down the rabbit hole. Video suggestions after that growing more and more deranged.
Child psychologists warned that watching such strange and violent scenes could confuse or scare children.
There's going to be confusion. Like, I'm expecting one thing, I'm used to one thing, and now it doesn't make sense. It's unfamiliar.
Some angry parents even reported the strange videos to the cops, but the cops couldn't really help.
And we've received complaints about the difficulty for police.
Who's that? I don't understand. Like, you can't figure out who these content creators are? Are you serious?
Is Those kinds of videos are not illegal.
Before long, people stopped pointing fingers at the creators of these videos and started blaming YouTube itself. Parents were furious, demanding that YouTube step in and get rid of the disturbing content. Some even banned their kids from watching YouTube altogether. To save its reputation, the platform began mass deleting thousands of these so-called Elsagate videos. In November 2017, YouTube announced that it terminated more than 270 accounts and removed over 150,000 videos that fell into the Elsagate category. YouTube also demonetized nearly 2 million videos with questionable kids content. But the most important thing YouTube did was update its policy, announcing that creators would no longer be able to monetize videos that made inappropriate use of family-friendly characters. These deleted videos show us that what you share online can have consequences far beyond what you expect. It's a reminder to be careful what you post because it stays around long after you hit delete. After all, the internet is written in pen, not pencil. Read that again. Visual Venture.
It was a good video. There was a lot of unsettling things. I have to say, there was a few things I was just like, can we fast forward this? I don't want to hear it. The family chat, I didn't know about that. The Elsagate, I never heard that one. That's an intro. That's, oh, Jesus. I remember hearing the thing about the PewDiePie with Fiverr. Of course, CoffeeZilla. I remember it. That's a little bit fresher. But let me know in the comments if there's any ones that you don't remember, or have you seen all of these like drama? Like I said, I haven't seen a couple of them. If you guys enjoy it, take care of yourself, take care of each other, love, peace, and grace.